Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we'll be cutting a free crop top. This is the measurement I'll be working with. The top length will be 16.5, while my half length is 15. So I'm going to make a mark at the top part, which will serve as my shoulder line. After making the dots, then I'm going to connect it with my ruler, just like this. After connecting it, I'm going to put my tape this way. Then I'm going to get my breast point and my half length. I'll just make a mark across them. I'm putting my breast point at 9 inches, my half length at 15 inches. I'll just rule the line across the dots I just made. Then I'm putting my tape now. I'm trying to get my shoulder. I'll divide my shoulder by 2. 15 divided by 2. That will give me 7.5 plus my half inch stitching allowance. Then I'll come down by 1 inch this way. That's for the shoulder slope. Then I'll connect it this way. Now I want to get my armhole line. Bust divided by 6 plus 1.5, which gave me 7.16. I'll just make a roll this way. Then I'll connect it from my shoulder line down this way. I'm just going to do a basic 3x3 round neck. The width 3, the depth 3, then I'll just use my free hand to connect it. Afterwards, I'm going to come up at the shoulder side by ½ inch. This ½ inch is for the stitching allowance. This way, when stitching, it won't affect your normal measurement. I'll just make a mark, ½ inches. I will connect it this way. After that, I'm going to divide my bust by 4, then add 2 inches for stitching allowance. Then at the downside, I won't be making use of my waist measurement because it's a free top. So whatever thing I get at my bust, I'll bring it down to my waist. Both the bust and the waist side will carry the same measurement. So I'll just connect it straight this way. Now for my armhole curve, I'm going to divide my armhole by 2. Just place your tape this way. Whatever thing it gives you, you divide it by 2. So I'm just going to divide it by 2. Whatever thing it gives me, I'll put it there. I'll make a mark at the middle. Then come in this way by ½ inch. Then you just connect. I'm using my free hand here to just connect it down this way, and that's all. Then we'll now cut it out. After we're done with this, we'll just place it to trace the back, putting my 2 inches allowance for zipper allowance. This is for the zipper allowance, 2 inches. The only difference with this is just the neck line. The depth is what changes. The width remains the same. So I'm going to use 1.5 for the depth of this neck, but the width remains the same. So I'll just make my point 1.5 inch and I'll use my free hand to connect it. Then after connecting, I'll just cut it out. After cutting it out, I'll just open up my zipper allowance. And that's it for the front and the back of this top. Then to the sleeve, I'm using 9 inches for the sleeve, but I'm going to add 1.5 inch for the folding allowance. So I'll just add 10. I'll make everything 10.5. And then at this side, I will come down by 4.5 inches. You can decide to come down by 5 inches, but I'm going to come down by 4.5 inches. Then I'll just roll it down this way. This is where I will now place my armhole measurement. Means 7.16. So I'm going to make a mark here. Then I'll add my 1.5 inch for stitching allowance. Then at this down part, my sleeve measurement, my round sleeve measurement is 12 inches divided by 2, which gave me 6 inches. Then I now add 1.5 inches for stitching allowance. Now just connect it this way. At this top part, I'm just gonna come in by 3 inches. This will help me for the curve. I'm just going to use my free hand and just connect it to that 3 inches, then come down this way and connect it to that my armhole line, and our sleeve is ready. Just cut it out. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.